Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are resetting for a new week and getting my house back in order. We're deep cleaning the kitchen a little bit, vacuuming, mopping, doing some laundry, and making one of my family's favorite easy meals. So I hope that you're ready to get some things tackled on your list today. I started by clearing my countertop so that I could wipe down the backsplash and give the counters a thorough clean. If you're new here, my husband and I have two sweet little girls that are almost 7 months and almost 3 years old. So deep cleaning is not something that I get to do often. I have found that adding a couple small deep cleaning tasks here and there along with my normal reset and routine cleaning is the way to go right now to keep up, and it's been working really well for us. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the fall season. We are actually heading to my husband's family's tomorrow for their annual apple butter event, so we are looking forward to that. I have a couple things to update you guys on since my last video. I know it's been a while, but that's just how life has gone lately. But I am really looking forward to getting back into a routine of my cleaning videos and posting regularly. It was such a breath of fresh air, you guys, when I filmed this, and being able to edit it and sit down and talk to you guys. It's so much fun for me. So a lot has changed mentally for me, I feel, over the last couple months. So we'll talk about that more later in the video, but comment down below what you've been up to this fall. And if you're someone that is already looking forward to Christmas, I can't say that I haven't played any Christmas music yet because I love Christmas music and so does my daughter. So we did do that a couple days ago, but I can definitely hold off and enjoy Thanksgiving and the rest of fall. I wanted to let you guys know about this quartz countertop cleaner. This is my second bottle of this stuff and I have been loving it. It's called Wyman's Quartz and Stone Clean and Shine, and it has a nice orange scent. Typically, I wipe down my counters after each meal with my multi-surface thieves cleaner, but at the end of the day, I use this to get my quartz countertops really clean. I will link it down below for you guys. I'm cleaning my kitchen window with my favorite glass cleaner from Spray Away, and then I will go ahead and put my kitchen back together after wiping down and dusting everything that was on the counters. I'll take this time to update you on how things have been lately. If you've been here, you know that I had a bit of a rough go postpartum with my second baby. I did with my first as well, but it was mainly the transition into motherhood, being a mom, a lot more postpartum anxiety focused, whereas my second daughter was pretty colicky, and I never really thought colic was a thing until it happened to me, and it really took a toll on me. I also tend to struggle mentally in general when I'm postpartum on top of that, but I finally got to a point where I made an appointment with my doctor and got some help. I'm not going to go into detail on this platform, but the bottom line is I mentally feel so much better. Praise the Lord. It was a rough season, you guys, but I feel like I've made it through it, and my daughter is now so relaxed and so stinking sweet. And I feel like 4 months is when my husband and I felt she really leveled out and became so much less fussy. I think some babies just do not want to be outside of the womb, and she was one of those. I feel like I was so strung out in fight or flight mode 24/7 because I stay at home with my girls, but it feels like a huge weight has been lifted from me, and I finally feel like myself. So if you are struggling in a postpartum season, please reach out and talk to your doctor. It will help so much, even just to let somebody know how you're actually feeling. Even if it's your second, your third, your fourth, you never know how your postpartum experience is going to go and how you're going to feel, because honestly, I felt pretty good in terms of like juggling both of them. The transition from 1 to 2 was a lot easier for me in that sense, but when the colic was colicking, I had a really hard time mentally. So definitely talk to your doctor. After I got most of my counters clean, I went ahead and started diffusing one of my favorite oils from Eden's Garden called Stress Relief. It smells divine, and it always gives me a little bit of a boost to start diffusing something when I am cleaning. I am showing you guys this clip because on camera, things do not appear to be dirty, but let me tell you, they are, okay? My house is typically tidy, but it's not always clean, if you know what I mean, especially if you have kids and a dog, you know what I mean. My toddler is going in and out of this door all day. My dog is going in and out of this door. There's slobber, there's fingerprints, there's food. So I clean this every Sunday. That's just what I do. It's just on my routine, and I don't let it bother me because it's just the way it is with children. So it just means that my little girl and our doggy dog are having a good time. When it comes to caffeine, I love a cup of hot coffee in the morning. And if I'm going to have a coffee in the morning, it's always hot, or I will have a cup of cold coffee in the afternoon as like a little pick-me-up. But lately, I have been loving Alani News. I go in phases of loving Alani News for a little bit, and then I'll go back to my normal just coffee. But typically, I just stick to 200 milligrams or less of caffeine a day. I am breastfeeding, so I am mindful of it, and I get jittery, especially if it's on an empty stomach or something like that, which I always try to eat before I have any caffeine. But have been loving Alani News. I especially love the cherry slush flavor, the blue raz. I mean, they are all so delicious, and I was enjoying one on this Sunday after church just to power through my Sunday reset. Here I am folding a load or two that had been sitting in my laundry basket for a couple days waiting to be folded. If you know, you know. So I got those done and put away, and then I did start a load of towels before church, so that way they would be done and ready to go into the dryer, and I could have those ready and folded by the end of the day. So typically every Sunday I do at least one load, maybe 2 loads of towels. That's always my towel day for laundry, so that's how I break that up. Moving on to dinner. So on this Sunday, I decided to keep it simple and do ham and cheese sliders. My family loves these and I've made them forever. So first, you'll line a 9x13 pan with foil and spray it with nonstick spray. Next, you're gonna line the pan with the bottoms of your slider buns and put a layer of ham and then a layer of Swiss cheese and then another layer of ham and add the tops of the buns. For the sauce, you're going to melt 1 stick of unsalted butter in a glass bowl and then add 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of dried minced onion, and I am telling you guys, this is what makes this recipe so delicious. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and whisk that all together. I had my sweet little helper with me for this one. She loves helping in the kitchen. You're gonna pour this mixture over the tops of your sliders and let this sit for about 3 to 5 minutes to let it get all nice and ooey gooey and delicious. And then you're gonna cover your dish with foil, pop it in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. And then you're gonna take it out, remove the foil, and pop it back in for another 3 to 5 minutes until the tops get golden brown, the cheese is all melted, and then they are all done. And again, my whole family loves these. We have made these forever. This is really great for dinner, lunch, if you have friends coming over as a little appetizer. It's really good for football games, especially this time of year. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We are moving right into night mode here. So this is after dinner and after I put the baby to bed. My husband was doing the bedtime routine with our toddler at this time. So I'm just tidying the living room, the playroom, and all the spaces in my house downstairs and getting things up off the floor to prepare for vacuuming and mopping. I always do this in the same order. I will go through the house and tidy, and then I'll wipe surfaces, and then I will vacuum and mop when I am going to vacuum and mop. So it's always like this, top to bottom. That's just what makes sense in terms of like dust falling on the floor and crumbs and all that kind of stuff as you wipe off counters. But anyway, I'll quickly chat about what I'm reading because I love to read and I feel like I'm finally starting to get back into reading for fun lately. I've had a hard time finishing books in the past few months, but I am getting back into reading and feeling more excited about reading lately. So I'm getting ready to start The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich. I've heard awesome things about this book and the concept sounds interesting. So let me know if you guys have any book recommendations or if you've read this one. I was really planning on deep cleaning my stovetop this evening. However, I knew my limits. This is one of those nights where I just knew that that was going to be a little too much with everything else I was going to do. So I just opted for a quick wipe down with some multi-purpose cleaner. I do, however, need to put my grates in the sink and give those a good clean with some soap, but it just kind of takes a while to scrub the stains off. So I just keep putting that task off, but one day we're gonna knock that out together. Again, could my microwave have benefited from having a good clean on the inside? Yes. But did it look better after wiping down the outside from the outside? Yes. So that's what I did this night. In previous videos, I've talked about wanting a vac mop, and I still really would love a vac mop. I just haven't bought one. They're pretty pricey, so it's not just something that we would buy during the year, but it is something that I've had on my list for Christmas since last Christmas. So my husband knows that I really want one of these. And I'm still doing some research because there are so many vac mops out there. There's, of course, the Tinco, and there's Bissell. Shark has an option. So I'm doing a lot of research, and I love Vacuum Wars. If you love vacuuming of any kind, you know of that channel most likely. So yeah, I'm still doing some research. I would love this. I am very much a use a mop and scrub the floors kind of gal. However, with small children and less time, I would love to cut the time in half and not have to vacuum and then mop. So this is definitely something that I would still love, maybe for Christmas and my birthday or something like that. I did also want to mention that I also planned out my meals and ordered my groceries from Walmart. I order my groceries every evening on Sunday, and then we pick them up on Monday at Walmart pickup. So I did get that done in this video. I didn't get it filmed though. It was just something that I kind of did throughout the day, and then I usually will schedule that on my phone in the evening. So got that done as well as part of my Sunday reset. When I mop right now, I just use some boiling water. I always boil it on the stove while I am vacuuming. That way I can get a couple things done at once. I love efficiency. So yeah, I get that heated up to a boil so that it's really, really hot and it cleans my floor as well. And then I add just a tiny bit of original pine salt. That's just what I have. And I've had that for probably almost a year now, and I'll just use that until it's gone. I've used other natural cleaners like vinegar and essential oils and things in the past, and I loved that too. Sometimes I just like to switch it up, and pine salt is what I'm using right now. That is going to wrap up this Sunday reset. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel to watch this video. I hope it brought you some motivation to get some of your Sunday cleaning and prep off of your to-do list. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would love to have you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.